Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Greg K6EGG live stream. A little bit of a delay tonight. I was trying to do 4K. I got there. It seemed to work, but I messed up some things on my keyboard. I got a drink put on my keyboard, and it kind of messed up all my settings. So I decided to roll everything back to 1080p. When I do 4K, I'll have a little bit more of a delay. One of the complaints I've been not complaints, people said it's really hard to see my screen on when I do the FT8 and stuff like that, which I'll bring up here in just a moment. Trying to do 15 million things at once, you know me. This looks pretty decently clear for 1080p, but 4K would definitely bring out a little more vibrance and be able to read the smaller print there on the screen. So I'm going to try to get that going for you. We got Seth N2 SPG with us. He just got done. You just got done with a session. Are we allowed to talk about that?
I mean, just an exam session. They happen every night of the week. Don't want to,
Just like nets?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do we got here? Already playing with 17 meter FT8. I'm on 30 right now, by the way.
I'm just firing up the radio.
I don't have my antenna up all the way, but we could see if we could try to make contact once the sun goes down.
I didn't get to. Well, yeah, we could do FT8. I didn't get to go to a certain hardware store this week.
I could have sent one to you. You could have got it already.
Oh God, yeah. I haven't been home.
Me giving it you. It would be like part of the channel giving you something.
Let me put it this way: I haven't been home when it's daylight.
So whose fault is that?
Yours.
Okay. Well, I haven't been home when it was daylight. I can tell you that much. Wasn't home most of the day. I just got back from dinner with my parents and did some other stuff earlier. But good to be back in the shackles. Trying to get the stream in 4K. I want to make it look as good as possible. It will cause a little bit of a delay, but I think it will look a little bit better. Okay. I do have all the gear to do it. It's very hard to transition to that. Very difficult. You got to kind of base your settings on what type of hardware you have. I do have a pretty fast Mac. I have an M2 processor with more than enough RAM. I was just dialing in the settings and setting the canvases and everything like that. So it does take a little bit to get going, but we'll do it anyways.
And 17 is... I'm on 15, excuse me, and I'm getting to Australia already tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you there, Joe. Always trying to look better. I did change some lighting here for the last stream. I don't know. Remember, this is my hobby too, so just bring you along.
This
you guys
is your hobby?
Well, yeah, it's my hobby. It's not like I don't own it, but it's my hobby that I do.
I know, I'm busting your chops.
Yeah. What's wrong with you? Did you have too many bagels this morning? You have a bad bagel this morning? Someone pee in your bagel this morning?
No, no. It's just. Is it a day in Y that ends in Y? I can bust your chops.
Oh, now I know I'm not hitting anybody.
Because
it was down to 25 watts. I must have hit this button here. Yeah, definitely sad ham here today. Well, we haven't seen him too much in here. I know he's been pretty busy. Whoops, sorry about that. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get. So my goal here. Let me explain why I'm on 30 meter FT8, which is what would they call that? A Warwick frequency or Warwick band or something like that?
Yeah, it's one of those. I forgot what it's called.
So I got this going on here, which is pretty decent. Warwick, whatever. I don't know. You guys know what I meant. That's all that matters. That's why if someone spells something wrong, I get it. So I'm trying to get all my. What do they call it?
Fake awards.
Fake awards, but there's achievements within the award. So right now I'm at 88 QSOs, confirmed QSOs. Once I hit 100, I'll get a star. Same thing for 12 meter. Obviously 10, 17, 20, and 40. I already have more than 100 confirmed QSOs. So what? Wait a minute here. What?
What's wrong?
Pronounce work bands? So, anyways, the way that these things show up on your awards, your fake awards here, is you'll see mixed digital, 15 meter digital and 15 meter mixed, and then it will break down the bands of how many. So if I got over 100 QSOs, confirmed QSOs on all these different bands, so it will add, I'll add 30 and 12 in here the next hopefully couple weeks. All I'm looking for on 30 meter right now, actually it's 12. I think 12 meter. No, 30 meter is I'm looking for Asia contact, and I'll get both of these endorsements there. I already have them here. I'm going to work on phone.
You're outdoing me.
Well, whose fault is that?
Yours.
Okay, I'll take that one. Why not? I'll take it.
Yeah.
Shoot, I want to outdo it. My fake awards. And people call this kind of contesting. I'm really contesting with myself more than anything. Looks like I got a sad ham right here. I don't know. You're not really a sad ham, though. Frank's not a sad ham.
Hey, Greg. Hey, Brian. We have CD2BGA in the house, and we have
Meteridris.
And we have Mr. Scott.
Great Scott.
Oh my goodness! It's good to be back in the shack tonight. I got a night off of work. I'll have a Sunday night off too, which maybe I'll try to get full on 4K going. I might try to do it on Saturday afternoon as a test. Hello, Brian. CD2BGA, all the way over down there from Chile. Enjoy. I hope you're enjoying your winter down there. Bring some of that cold weather up here because we can definitely use it. It is summertime here. I was sitting at the supercharger over in Chino Hills, California, this afternoon, calling my sister because it's her 51st birthday. And
So
it was
you're the young one.
I am the young one. It was 104 degrees when I was talking to her. So the supercharger smelled like there was burnt tire or something going on there. Heat and electricity is not good. Wait, what's going on here with Scott?
Why is Scott a sad ham?
Ooh, I hit the wrong one there. Sorry.
Wow, Greg.
I did. Why are you a sad ham, Scott? Because I had to ask you what radio you were going to get again. I was looking at the Flex radios. It'd be nice to do some wide sideband. Listening to those guys, I think it was on 14. Was it 14? 199? Does that sound right? Or 7199?
Well, 7.2 is the cesspool of 40 meters. And
no,
14...
it was 7. Okay. 7.199. Those guys are sounding good. I think I could do that. What's that? It was, yeah, was. Okay. Just double checking. So working some FT8 30 meters. Come and get me. There's a KA9FOX there. Of course, I just worked Frank just a few minutes ago. Question with the with this setup here, with the clipboard here. Why is the grid on the EM71 that's lit up and the others are not? I'm guessing because I worked that grid already. Does that make sense?
I don't know. Maybe ask guys in the chat.
I don't know. I'm still learning FT8. I think I got it pretty much dialed in, but there's a lot of different stuff about it that I don't get.
Don't forget, your other knowledge.
I forget all my knowledge.
Yeah, that's true.
I got to brush up on my DStar stuff too. I don't even remember how I set that up. I know I had about 4 people yelling at me there. That's a grid to work, so I need that grid, is what you're telling me.
No, it says yes. It means you have worked that grid.
It means I've. No, well, it said that's a grid to work.
Oh, Frank says one thing. Joe says something. Wait, am I not on the?
I'm not seeing Joe's thing yet. I'm the guy putting out this chat, and it's like slow for me. And once I go 4K, it might be a little bit slower, but I don't know. We'll have to go. That means you've worked that grid. Mine highlighted in blue when I need to get that work. I think maybe you can change that. Is that a fair answer? So you guys might be both right, depending on how you guys have it set up. I don't know where I would. I don't want to put that on there. Scott, let's talk about that later. I don't know if I need another radio right now. I got to sell one more broken radio and a microphone. I should be ready.
I feel like it's a Beck song at this rate, or the 2 turntables.
Here's the other thing. So I had to sell a. I'll leave this up here. This has to do with ham radio. Just went up $1. Okay, all right. I see how it is. Inflation. So I sold a TLM 103, one of the best singing vocal mics, studio mics that you could possibly own, even in a studio, or let alone a home studio, because new they're well over $1,100. This thing was in good shape, sounded really good. Totally overkill for what I was doing. I thought this sounded better for what I was doing. That goes back that I always said, use the best mic for what the application are you using for. I am just talking into it. I got a shitty voice. Let's be fair. I need some more low end. This microphone does that. The TLM 103 does not, but it does sound really good, so I didn't need it. This guy bought it for me. Very nice dude. Sold it to him like 3 weeks ago. I get an email from him the other day saying it doesn't work. I'm like, what? What? Right? You guys heard it on the stream. That was the mic that Haley would talk into. Now I'm using the SM7, of course. But I'm like, what? And he's like going through everything. And I finally ended up calling him and talking to him. He's really nice. He's like a little bit of broken English. He's just getting into audio, and he bought an Apollo USB interface, which is very, very expensive and very, very good. And he bought one of the best microphones known to man. He didn't know how to use it. I go, did you try the 48 volts? He's like, I was wondering what that is. And he pops it in, and I hear it feed back in his ear. And he's like, oh, yeah, that works. I'm like, well, good. Yeah, that's a condenser microphone. It needs 48 volts. And he was like, oh, man, this sounds good. And he just basically, we said our goodbyes. But just amazing that someone bought that microphone and had no idea what
to do with it.
Yeah, I mean, I would say.
I think I had Sam help me with this microphone because I'm not an audio guy. Or just get me, settings that seem good enough for me.
Yeah, but you didn't buy a $1,200 microphone.
I bought a $250 microphone.
Yeah.
And I don't know who kept bugging me to buy it.
Was it me? I wasn't me because I'm not a big Shure guy.
Yes, it was.
What?
Yes, it was you last summer.
I thought it was Sam.
Maybe it was Sam, but it was.
I think it was Sam.
When you get rid of that headset or something is what you were like busting my chops about.
Well, you didn't sound very good.
Yeah.
You sound good now.
Oh, okay.
No offense to you, but I think Sam sounds a little better on his SM7 or whatever it is.
I'll keep that in mind. But you've actually used this microphone before.
I have.
In the free state of Florida.
In the free state of Florida.
Was it on the stream? Team replay.
Oh, God. It probably was. I guarantee it was. It probably went on for months, too. Knowing us. Yes, we did use that in the free state of Florida. I just realized that I wasn't transmitting for the last 5 minutes, so I missed out on some QSOs right on the gray line there that you see here.
All right, Greg. Operate.
All right, so I am actually think I'm going to jump on what? What was I going to do? 20 meter?
30?
Oh.
You on 30? You on 30?
No, I wanted to get on some voice. I think I'm going to get on 20 meters. Oh, what am I doing here? It's been a long day, by the way. I'll have to explain another time, but... All right, so let's stop this. I was in this. Oh, what was you saying there? Let's go to here. Really?
It's funny. I'm
not that far away.
I'm on 15. I'm calling a Japanese station, and he's keeps calling another guy in my grid square that's not answering him.
Don't worry, he's not gonna confirm with you anyways.
I did have my first Japanese confirmed the other day.
Really?
Yeah. So it happens once in a while.
Once in a blue moon. It's a blue moon tonight, isn't it?
Actually, it was a blue moon. I missed it.
Was it tonight?
I think it was tonight. They were talking about it on a or certain sports. On your favorite announcer was talking about it.
Which favorite announcer is that?
The one that I follow, that I watch when the team isn't horrible.
1, 2. Now we got to find something nice and clean here. I was actually working for MLB Network the last 2 nights. Because somebody lost their rights.
Oh, crap. That is Samoa?
Yeah, that guy's been on. Is that the 3 call?
5. If you can see me, I'm going to try to work him.
Is this the Hawaii?
Thank you very much, 73.
This guy sounds like some DX here. Everybody gets a 5.9. I should get a 5.9 graphic going.
What are you, Oprah?
Yes, everybody gets a 5.9. I can't understand his call. All right, I'll go somewhere else where I can.
The right ratio for my arm, and I kind of did a homemade slingshot type of it. Just kind of pulled it around. How the Roman.
I am not an extra.
Back in the day.
Hey, Frank, we're working that. It might be a little while.
That's not an extra frequency, is it?
Yes, it is.
Got the one I wanted. I got the one I wanted.
It's
which is pretty darn near.
Is it really?
Up in the trees,
yes, it is. Greg, you're thinking of 40. 40's got.
Oh, yeah. I always get that confused.
Flying in the trees. So the first one took me 10 times. Maybe the second one took me 3 or 4. So got practice.
He's got some practice. Let me hear this guy. Was it 2-2?
Yes, so when you're hearing that, you're seeing what the letter is. And even though you don't think you're doing it, your brain is correlating that Morse code sound to the letter.
This sounds way too deep for me right now. No offense.
None taken.
QSL. I might just throw some CQs out.
Mike, Bango Cell, llamando CQ. Alguna estación. Adelante, por favor, cambio.
Come on, buddy.
I don't know him.
Hey, for everybody watching in the chat there with Greg, that was me.
Oh, was he? Okay.
K6EGG. I was thinking that was you. You're not coming as strong as you normally do, so I was kind of second guessing it.
Yeah, no, I was on, and I was just on YouTube when your live stream showed up, so I clicked on it and saw you sitting around. So I thought I'd throw the Spanish in there just to maybe leave you a little perplexed. But nah, I'm just out here calling. Nothing crazy tonight. Just a couple guys down in California. No DX as of late.
Copy that. No California, or you got plenty of California here, so I hear you. All right, man. Go at it. I'm gonna scroll around here. I almost said screw around. Scroll around here. See if I can find myself some DX or something somewhere. Marcus, you take care. W7MTH, I believe. This is Greg, K6EGG.
Yeah, take care, Greg. It was maybe about an hour ago, but I did work. There was an Echo Yankee 7AZ. Not sure if you worked them before. He was reasonably strong on 17 meters, but I'm not sure if he's still on. But yeah, take care down there. Good luck.
Copy that. 73, sir. And talk to you soon.
Keep in mind, he's only, what, 16 or 17? He's got it going on.
Copy there, Roger. Yeah, you're a good 5'9" over here too, man. Great signal over here.
A 5'9". I need a 5'9" graphic.
I gotta find that Oprah sound clip.
Hi, 5'9".
Somebody last week too, and
He's got a good sound station.
I just said it, and it just rolled off my tongue, and as soon as I said it, I'm like, wow, that was kind of rude. But anyway, that's what happens. You know, we get into these darn routines of saying these things on the radio, and that's just kind of the way it works. I'm northeast of Bozeman out here, so I could probably be in Bozeman if I really jumped in the car or the pickup and got with the program. I could probably be in Bozeman in about 2 hours there, QSL. Yeah, copy that there, Roger. Okay, well, I tell you what, man, I'm the town of Belt is about 17 miles south-southeast of Great Falls is about where we're at here, from the city limits of Great Falls anyway. So that's kind of where we're at, kind of out here in the middle of nowhere, kind of down here in a hole. So little town of 500 people, and like I said, 17 miles south-southeast of a town of 60,000 there, Roger. Yeah, we definitely like it out here. We love this town. We've been in Belt now for a couple of years, and yeah, I don't think I'm going to leave it. I think we found home for good for the family. So yeah, we all love it. We all work in Great Falls, unfortunately, me and the YL do, but we do have to make that commute. In the wintertime, it's not always fun, but that's just the way it goes. That's called living out here in paradise, so to speak. So you roll into the town of Belt if you've never been here, as my mother-in-law puts it, and she's from Montana. So
I gotta get that screenshot and get it going.
And, my mother-in-law comes down here, and she says it's like rolling down into Mayberry there at QSL.
Mayberry. What's going on, Scott? Nice to see you in there. Scott number 2.
Yeah, there you go. All right, Roger. I'm gonna
He shares the same sound effect as Scott number 1.
It doesn't make him a bad guy, though.
Yeah, I can
No.
sit here
Other things might.
Just
kidding.
If you're in Scott number 1 or Scott number 2.
What's that?
You're referring to Scott number 1 or Scott number 2?
Both. Actually, Scott number 1, he's very, he's probably spent about $5,000, $6,000, maybe $7,000 of myself, and he's trying to get more out of me.
Victor Sierra. Have a great night, sir. 73.
What's up, Joe?
All right, so we're going to do this. I've been doing this for about 30 minutes now here or so. So anybody, I'm going to call QRZ for any QRP station. Anybody that's QRP,
I am not QRP, but I am barefoot.
Okay, Foxtrot Zulu barefoot. Who we got?
I'll go down the 5 watts, Frank. Is that what we want to do?
I could barely get out with a Hyundai.
Okay, because you're the only one I heard there.
Right.
November Papa 2, Foxtrot Zulu. That looks like Keithley there. Yep, in Massachusetts there. So
I
yeah,
appreciate it.
7 there, Roger.
Yeah, anybody in here? Don't forgive. Give me a 5 watt. Give me a thumbs up there. I almost said give me a 5 watts. I see 13 of you folks watching.
What the heck, you know? So
I'm actually going to cruise around a little bit, and he's looking for QRP.
$15 watts? Okay.
You did there, Joe? I'm going to try to throw a CQ out over here. Probably no one's going to find me in a minute. Well, you know what? I'm going to go down here somewhere. Someone can find me in the van. General is okay. Just okay.
This is Kilo 6, Echo Golf Golf, is the frequency in use.
Oh, I also found some, I got a text sent to me from Gabe. Actually, it was an email saying that there's going to be a firmware update on the 7610 that's going to fix some audio distortion issues and make things a little bit more wider or something, I guess. I don't know if you guys heard about that.
So, wait, you're going to do that live on the stream, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So when you fuck it up, we can all watch and laugh? Sorry.
Yes, absolutely. Why not?
This is Greg. K6EGG is the frequency in use, 14232.
And anybody watching, please jump in here and jump on frequency. See if I can make the contact with you tonight. See how propagation is working out. I know 10 and 12 meters been, at least on the FT8 side, been pretty hot.
15's fun right now.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ on 14234 from Southern California in the city of Chino, 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles. Once again, this is Greg, K6EGG, calling CQ from Southern California.
November Uniform 1 X-ray.
November 1 Uniform X-ray.
Okay, the call is November Uniform 1 X-ray, over.
All right. November Uniform 1 X-ray. I'm really bad on call signs. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct. That's the QSO. You're about 5 by 353. Not too slow. I'm watching your live stream. My name is Kyle, Kilo Yankee Lima Echo, and my QTH is the state of Rhode Island. Romeo India, over.
Copy that from the state of Rhode Island there, Kyle. I would love to put you in the logbook here. You can obviously see my radio there and see your signal. I think you're jumping up to about S6, S7 there. So I'm going to put you in the logbook. And how are you doing tonight, real quick?
Yeah, very good. Conditions are a little up and down at the moment, but we can get you in the logbook. You're in 20 meters. About 600 watts here into a headspace. Right now the weather is about 68. We got about 82 today, over.
Copy that. It was hot, sunny, and dry here in Southern California. About 104 for the high, and I think we're down to like 85 right now. Something just reminded me I need to take out the trash soon. I don't know why I just said that on the air, but I appreciate the contact there, Kyle. November Uniform 1 X-ray, all the way from the state of Rhode Island. This might have been one of my furthest contacts as far as in the States, other than Vermont there, that I made a voice contact with. I appreciate it. This is great. K6EGG.
Yeah, very good, Rick. Well, thank you for the nice QSO 73, so not a bad stuff. From November Uniform 1 X-ray.
All right, I think I know what that means, Greg.
What does that mean?
If you can work Rhode Island, I think we're going to try to work New York.
Yeah, he was running 600, though.
Oh, crap. That ain't gonna...
Try it.
Stand by.
It's worth the try, right, folks? You got to get it up, too, man.
What?
Nothing. I didn't say anything.
You had a facial expression.
I just was shaking my head. I was reading the chat.
I don't believe you.
Okay.
So let me go do this. Hold on.
But that's a good contact there. And Kyle, if you are new, I don't recognize the call sign. Don't forget to subscribe if you can. Thanks for following us along here. Tell your ham radio friends. I'm just out here having a good time. I'm not going to ask for money. I heard the music. I heard it. Come on, man. I hear some data or something on there. Hey, Terry, nice to see you in the chat tonight. You might what?
N2SPG, this is Greg, K6EGG. I do have a very, very light copy on you. You're in with the noise, but a little better from before.
Hot and dry.
N2SPG, I seem to have lost you there, and we're actually pretty close to the SST frequency, too. I have a no copy on you there. I could hear you say my call letters and your call letters there.
All right, I was gonna say I just cleared because I'm like it's hard to hear. It worked for about a minute.
Yeah, see, it worked. If I had my antenna up maybe a little bit more, I might be able to weed you out a little bit better.
I gotta get my antenna up as well.
You gotta erect your antenna.
We both have some stuff to do.
Yes. I'll try it on Sunday.
I don't know what my plans are this weekend, but obviously we'll talk offline.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We got to talk about October too. My deal may have fell through.
Ew. Okay.
I don't like the aspects of it.
Okay. Frank. I only have 100 watts here. I have been offered by people to buy an amp.
Oh. You have the power there?
I could probably figure it out. Someone in Pennsylvania offered to sell me an amp, and I declined at the time.
It's Marcus. Everybody gets.
Hey Frank, I'm liking the fact that I'm getting good stuff to Australia on 15. Wait, FT.
Jacksonville was getting brunt of it, but it quickly lost steam because it's a big system. Because right now it's over North Carolina, it's completely covers South Carolina, and it's covering parts of Georgia. So it's a pretty big system, but it's lost a lot of steam. So sometime tomorrow it should be heading back over to the Atlantic, and probably by Friday evening it should reform into a hurricane again, right?
Sorry, I had to go offline for a second. Hi, Haley. I had to say something to Haley coming in here, which here she is here.
Gymnastics tomorrow.
You're going to where?
Gymnastics.
Gymnastics?
Watch me.
I am at work tomorrow, unfortunately.
And after work.
You're going to be way asleep. You're going to be...
No, I won't snore.
Why are you going to, hit me every time I say something?
I won't snore all
Do you like all the daddy hair on here?
No.
No.
Touching it.
Oh, that's...
What? Like poking your face.
Here, let me see your hand.
Ah!
I didn't shave since this morning.
Feel my face.
It's just like a baby's butt.
No.
It is. You're a baby, aren't you? Great. Now she's gonna go tell her mother. Great. Now I'm in trouble.
Half the cars
Ha
look
ha.
like they've been, you know, they have dimples over.
I'm trying to make some contacts here.
Shake the ruler of waffle timer. So,
Did he say waffle timer?
Didn't hear it.
one of the states, or one of the rulers of one of the states.
I put you in the logbook, by the way. Is that okay?
Since he had
Me? Yeah, that's fine.
passage to the Emirati Air Force fleet for VIP operations, and it didn't interest him at all.
By the way, anybody in here from Florida? Northern Florida? I'm guessing that you guys probably don't have much power up there. There's a net on 14,325. All right, so I'm going back down to 14,201, which I can't talk on, right?
That's correct. Gotta be 225 and up.
I still like to hear him.
I'll see what's going on because I just bugging me.
It just went wide. At least the listen part of it's wide. Perfect. I just lost my left channel. 1, 2. Check, 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 check.
Yeah, no, I'll keep calling. I'll let somebody call you back and then make the contact.
These guys sound good. Really good.
Yep.
You just said yep. I have my filter on 3.6.
Right now, acquisition signal is 4 minutes. I can't remember what I have it set for angle.
Dang, this guy sounds good.
2 minutes. You call as soon as because we don't know which angle you hit in the satellite. Mine over here, when it gets about between 6 and 8, I'm already getting either vertical, the angle is very low, so you might be getting in better.
Oh, these are different dudes.
So as soon as it says, hey, you ask me, you start calling. Doesn't matter how many degrees, and I'll go to 6. All right.
Sounds like they're setting up a satellite. Now that it's nighttime, I think I'm going to go over to...
try moving the transmit around a little bit, or just
I think I'm going to go to 40 meter right now. Do not move the transmit.
But you ain't got the antenna to be able to do that.
No, we'll do it. I got my my 10,000 watt dummy load.
You can't put real world on there.
No, I mean, I would have to make a special antenna to put 5K out on the air on SSB.
Oh, that's interesting.
But I would not do that because I am not that kind of a operator. I have legal limit.
Yeah, you can run a number 12 wire. Just make a ladder line out of number 12. It'll handle 5K.
Why does that guy sound familiar to me?
Yeah, but I tested my old Henry into my. I got a
Sounds like someone we know.
It does.
10 kilowatt dummy load oil bath finned one.
If I wasn't
one from Grant.
if I was guessing, it sounds like Joe Brett.
Yeah, but like I say, you can't. You'll never be able to use it if you got all that horsepower and you can't use it, right? I mean, what good is it?
You know why I got all that horsepower, Robert?
Because you can.
There you go. There's no problem.
It was like having your funny car, you know, like, yeah, I got 1,500 horsepower, but I'm only going to let it idle down the quarter mile.
No, I mashed the throttle. Shit, I almost drove through the fence at one track.
But the point I'm trying to make is if you got all this horsepower, I'll drive racing.
It's like my Model S.
You know, yeah, okay, then bring it on. WFO it.
Gotta play by the rules. Can't break the speed limit. But yeah, wow, this thing, let's see, it'll put out on 72, yeah, it'll put out 4 kilowatts, that thing, only for 10 grand.
Well, it's got 2 tubes in it, just like this one. Now, this one's advertised at $2 grand output, but to do that, you've got to overdrive it. You've got to run too much screen current. So,
is that Joe Brett?
It's a good legal limit amp, and if you run it there, you know.
I thought it sounded like MAD for a minute.
No, that doesn't sound like MAD.
You're okay.
Oh yeah, no, that's just like the amplifier I'm talking on. It's not legal limit. It's SP220, but it'll do 11-1200 all day long. Don't overdrive it. It's a good amplifier. But like I said, 1,000 watts to 1,500.
I'll wait for these guys to ID. I want to see who.
Audio. I'm running right at.
You know what? I think you're right there, Frank.
73 volts on the grid.
They won't.
So the tube is happy. Happy camper.
Question?
Yo.
Kilo Golf 6 November Lima Whiskey. Do I hear Joe Brett out here, YVY?
No.
Alright, thank you. K6EGG. Someone sounded a lot like him.
Does the guy sound intelligent or stupid?
Smart.
Oh, then it wasn't me.
Did he ask you if Joe Biden was on frequency? Is that what he said?
No, Joe Biden. Don't make fun of my president.
Oh, I thought maybe you were like, you know, did he sound stupid? Like, yeah, okay, maybe Joe was on frequency. Alright, thanks guys. K6EGG, spinning the dial.
Spinning the dial. Have a good one.
Off to the waiter.
That's what happens when libs get on frequency. They can't handle the heat, so they got to get out of the kitchen.
Speaking of rules, KI5DBV.
K6PKT.
Hey, don't let the Heterodyne hit you in the ass.
They ID'd.
Hey, that's pretty funny.
It's so funny. I'm spinning the dial. Oh, these guys are conservatives. Oh, I can't handle that.
I have a chart that shows you where my butt's hurt.
Well, guys, I got to get out of here.
These guys are funny.
73. 73 there. Robert, Bruce, Jason.
You started.
And we'll catch you all next time. It's going to be bugging out. K6PKT.
Have a good night. Hey, you know what, John? I forgot to ask you. I was going to ask you, what's your nationality? You're not like Italian or Puerto Rican or what are you?
Italian.
What can we say? Mongrel, I guess.
Are you like Russian, German, communist?
English
Communist?
and Irish on one side, German and Danish on the other side.
Okay, no big deal. I was just wondering because I know Robert. He's the helicopter.
No, but I thought John was a Polak, but I stand corrected. Yeah, you know, Robert, headlock, arm lock, pole lock, right? Exactly.
Hey.
Oh my God, this is good stuff here. This is good, clean activity for ham radio. Is that it? Or they fade away?
I'm wondering what
what I'm going to watch tonight.
You're gonna watch your conservative tears run down your cheek.
No, I'm just wondering what kind of movie I'm gonna watch.
Movie. Oh, there's one that I saw. I was gonna watch, what was it called? Puppy Love or something like that. It's a guy that gets a dog. He's afraid to get out of his house because of COVID.
I see. Okay, I'll go down there.
And
K7QNI.
Alright, taco you later, Ray. Nice hearing you tonight.
Yeah, I'll get all fat and happy like you guys. I'll be 8K wise one of these days. You watch.
I'm betting money on it.
Bigger belt. 73.
Alright, 7-3. KF7QNI, KN6QIF.
Hey, these guys, I want to jump in and say hi to these guys, but
Well, you sent me a link. I'll just find it from my phone. Hang on a moment.
Yeah, that will probably be easiest.
wonder what type of radios they're running.
Why don't you keep and ask?
Comment.
Go ahead, comment.
This is Greg K6EGG in California. I was just wondering, what type of radio do you have? You sound really good here. Obviously, you're wide.
Yeah, we're running an Apache Labs transceiver. This one happens to be the Anon 7000. But really what we're running is the open source software Thetis, which works with a number of SDRs. And if you're at all interested in technology or whatever, you should check it out. Check out the Hermes Light 2 project, as well as the Anons, and yeah, lots of fun, man.
Cool deal, man. I'm an audio engineer, so I'm definitely into this type of sound for sure. So I appreciate it. I didn't want to ruin your QSO there. Thank you for the info. I'm going to cruise around here. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, and I'm on an RE20 with a 7610 right now.
Oh yeah, hey Greg. Nice hearing you tonight.
Do I know him?
For what it's worth, if you can hear me, I'm on a $60 podcast mic.
KF6YJ0.
Copy that, man. You guys sound good. Really good.
It's all the magic in the software.
I'm going to drop you a link there, Greg. You can take a look.
On email?
Yeah.
Copy that. Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
And K5BLS.
By the way, how many watts are you running too?
Legal limit-ish.
Copy that. Good propagation coming into Southern California.
Yeah, usually we have a pretty good pipeline between here and San Diego, sometimes Los Angeles. So, hey, it's working. Gotta love 40 meters.
Oh yeah, I'll check out the email. I'm gonna cruise around, see if I can make some contacts, and put my receive back on 3.0. It's good hearing you guys. Sounded really good, man. It sounds like very, very good, loud sounding audio stations.
All right. Yeah, real good. Have fun. And we'll talk later. K6EGG, KN6TYF.
Extra little audio bandwidth helps a bunch.
Yep, it sure does. Even just going 3 to 4, I think I read a study that said there was like a 25% increase in intelligibility.
Oh yeah, all the articulation.
That's Jason. Jonathan. I've talked to him before.
Yeah.
He's not too far away from you.
I'll catch up with you tomorrow.
From me?
No, I was mentioning the Frank there.
Bill, I think what Monty was talking about was PUC, Public Utilities. I don't remember what the C stands for, but in other words, it's a permit to buy. In other words, you're filing. I think they have NAFTA now, or I think that's what North American Free. No, that's not NAFTA. IFTA, International Fuel Trade or Agreement, or something like that.
I work under the NAFTA agreement.
Would be questioned about a PUC. I guess on a Peterbilt you would be. As long as you're not, hauling RVs for hire or something like that. But I used to pull, when I had my 40-foot diesel pusher motorhome, Monty, I used to pull into Love's or TA or Petra or anywhere.
Did he say logs?
Loves. It's a rest stop chain.
Yeah, actually, I know what Loves is. I go to
Apparently not.
Loves all the time.
Oh, in California?
Yeah. They have my favorite pizza place there.
Shakey's?
Godfather's Pizza.
Oh, God.
You don't like Godfather's Pizza? God rest his soul, Herman Cain. What? We don't have any
real pizza.
We don't have any Buc-ee's, but I heard Whataburger's going to Vegas. We're gonna have 3 or 4 of them there.
Wait, you never been to a Buc-ee's, Greg?
No.
What is wrong with you?
It took me how many years to go to a Wawa?
Or is that Waffle House?
No, I've been to Waffle Houses a lot.
And it's good to hear you with amplified.
Whataburger is not horrible, dude. I don't know what your problem is.
Should I see if the Whataburger I went to last time is still there after all the hurricanes?
I don't think it got hit on that side, right?
Well, I don't know.
I think it went through the.
Oh.
You know what? I heard Charleston got hit too.
Denny's is the West Coast Waffle House.
No way.
Yeah.
Totally
Well, what's the equivalent
different.
up here? What's the equivalent up here in New York? Probably like diners. We have IHOPs, a couple IHOPs here, but diners.
Yeah, but they have IHOPs everywhere. IHOPs suck too. I got a lot of noise on 40 tonight.
Hi.
I don't like that song. I like.
That.
The reason why I like Waffle House is because it's cheap.
At the end of it.
Who's this guy at?
Yeah, Dave, I don't think
There you
the
go.
Heath kid ever came out with a solid state amplifier.
Sounds like the character from Peanuts.
The sounds of sideband.
And I'm down here in the Democratic People's Republic of California, Los Angeles. Over.
Hey, we're brethren. Just wear shoes that don't let needles go through.
Roger. Hey, am I sounding off frequency? Over.
Yes.
You sound on frequency, but pitched. I mean, you could go up or down a little bit, and then we see what happens. But it almost sounds like you're narrow. No, he sounds off frequency.
Yeah, I'm on a FT8 Yaesu EE that I just.
Yeah, he's out by 10
KCs.
KCs.
Radio, so I'm still playing around with it, man. But yeah, I didn't want to interrupt the conversation too much, but just.
The People's Republic.
Well, first of all, good night, Don, RFI. Sorry about that. I was busy trying to get everything off the table here. And yeah, so it's pretty interesting. So Gary, I got to thinking about you last night. If you get a hold of that radio station and stuff, They probably can't do anything until the next time they have a scheduled outage. It's time to shut it down and stuff. So they have to swap over to their other transmitter, and then they have to shut that down. But yeah, they're going to put some kind of a filtering network in there for you, and then get rid of it.
Where's the bad people at? 204?
Usually 7.2.
These guys are taking a lot.
Like maybe 3-ish percent.
Yeah, they're eating up a lot of bandwidth there.
I thought it was 7.2.
I didn't hear anybody there.
Oh wait, I keep looking at the YouTube stream versus the preview.
I have to get that working for 4K. Although it won't look 4K.
Robert, you would like it with
They were talking about 65, 66 Corvette. Actually, was it 65?
Is that a request for me to tune up 7.2?
I'm getting those guys bleeding over from Northern California.
Yes. The necessary dip and then peak for a certain amount of.
What's up, Colin? I think I might go in DStar here. Surprise everybody out here. Why not, right? I've been on there for a little bit.
Do you see about this TXer? Okay.
What's that?
Do you see in the Discord?
No, I can't look at that.
No, Cole's messaging. He may bug me on Discord direct, I think. Read the chat, Greg.
I'm getting my FT8 fired up and this fired up.
What's this?
Aren't you watching?
Is that what I think it is?
Yeah. How about that?
So what's the occasion, Greg?
I don't know. I just don't feel like going on HF right now. Does that make me a bad person? Or do other things do? Should I go on 50? I got to get my reps in.
Colin. Colin, I'm back on 15 FT8. Colin, I worked. I think I worked a VK4 station. I worked a VK4 station earlier in Japan on 15.
My main processor output is going bad, apparently.
Greg, can we have one stream where you don't touch any settings?
Maybe.
Is that too hard to ask?
Maybe. Now you're going through it again. You guys didn't really hear much of a difference. You guys might have heard a pop.
Uh-oh. I don't want to hear FT8 audio.
I did not kerchunk. I got to find my my pedal here. There we go.
This is
Hey,
Kilo
Colin,
6
you're a lot
Echo
closer.
Golf on reflector 30 Charlie.
Colin, it's closer to you than it is to me. Let's be honest.
Give me just a minute. I'll be right back.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
All right, folks. Wrong answers only. Where's Greg going? And Colin, I'm on 15 FT8 CQ-OC. Bring the antenna down. Hankering for a hunk of cheese. Got it, Mike. Wants to bring the antenna down. Frank, doesn't it usually bring the antenna up? -22. Got it. Let me see if I'm still making it. I wonder if 15's dying for me now, because it was good about however minutes ago, like a half hour ago. It was so much better. Oh, all right, got it. So you're losing me. Got it.
And by the way, if anybody wants to work me on 30-meter FT8, I'm there right now.
I'm still on 15. Just trying to work the guys down under.
Why am I getting a buzz? This is Greg, K6EGG
on reflector 30 Charlie.
Did I make it through?
K6EGG, KD6BWX, Jeff in Palos Verdes. How you doing?
Hey there, Jeff. Nice to hear you in there. I'm sorry, I got a little bit of buzz here. Hold on one quick second here. Sorry about that. Yeah, how you doing tonight, Jeff?
Doing good. I was just curious, are you about to go live on YouTube, or are you just out there perusing?
Well, I'm actually live right this minute, believe it or not. Just kind of hanging out, and I was on HF just a little bit ago, but just felt like coming over here to DStar land.
DStar?
What do we got there?
Who's that?
QSL. Yeah, I've been monitoring. They did put a restriction on 30 Charlie yesterday because of the hurricane. They tried to limit the conversations to emergency or priority traffic, and I've been trying to find out if that's been. I have had no luck in getting any further updates. So just to throw that out there, I've been listening, and there looks to be like there's been a lot of usage since the hurricane has passed, but I have not heard any official word from the EOC there in four land there. Back to you.
Copy that. I did not hear that at all about 30 Charlie. That's surprising with this one. I figured the Florida reflector would be doing that.
Doesn't that make more sense? I don't know.
Yeah, that suggestion was made so that the containment was more regarding their region, but I don't know if it was adhered to. KD6BWX, good hearing you out there. I'll be listening.
Copy that. I'm going to QSY over to 1 Charlie. This is Greg, K6EGG.
Better late than never.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's weird to use 30 Charlie as an emergency.
Oh, they had linked. They had 3199 on Brandmeister, but yeah, that got quiet, so I guess they went to 30 Charlie.
That's just weird. You figured you'd use a like a local type of reflector. Let me get on. One second here. So I don't have to go through the computer. I'm going on my app and it's frozen up. My IRC changer
Link to REF001 Charlie.
It's been so long since I've been on here.
When was the last time you were here?
I was in it on my car about a week ago, I think. Let's see if this works here. K4OS. Oh, that's Mike.
This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring Reflector 1 Charlie from Southern California tonight.
Well, there's a strange voice, K6EGG, K4OS. Hey, Greg, how are you?
Good. How are you doing? Long time no talk there, Mike. Hopefully, actually, you're down in southern Florida, right?
Yes, we dodged the bullet today. We got a little escape. They got a pretty good hound pounding up at around the, like we call it, the Big Bend, up right before the Panhandle. And now it looks like it's made its way up into South Carolina, and hopefully it'll pop back out to sea just shy of Wilmington or somewhere up there.
Yeah, copy that. I saw some video out of, I think it was Charleston. They got a pretty bad, considering it went through an entire 2 states, they got a pretty bad couple bands rolled through there. I think it was still a Category 1, if somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, when it hit that area of the country.
I do believe you're correct. Yeah, it landed as a 3, and then it maintained its 2 status till it got quite a ways up into just exiting Florida, Georgia, and then started coming down a little bit. But yeah, crazy.
Yeah, very crazy. And we didn't have a hurricane because it fell apart like right before it hit the California border with the cooler water here. But we got a lot of rain, way more than we normally get for this month last Sunday. And then we got an earthquake the same exact day, which is even more weird. So it was a very strange couple days here in Southern California.
Yeah, Roger that. My good friend in San Diego was really braced for something very bad, and he said it wasn't too much to it, but like you said, a lot of rain, and you guys had a lot of flooding too, and a lot of land mudslides, you know, as is so typical out there with a lot of rain. But yeah, it's been crazy weather. We've had tremendous heat here in South Florida for over 2.5 months. I mean, breaking records every day. The feel-like temperature with the humidity that we have is always somewhere between 108 and 116.
I lost my audio there. Sorry about that. It's very strange because here in California, we've had directly the opposite. Today was pretty warm. It was 104. But I didn't even turn my AC on really till right around 4th of July, which is very strange. And most of the rest of July was mid-80s, which is we're normally high 90s. Most of August up until 2 days ago was well below average, except for when it was raining, it was really below average. And they said next week in the lows, we're supposed to get in the high 50s. So very strange weather for California.
Wow, that'll be that would certainly be a nice break without question, but all's good. You staying busy? How's things with work and you, and everything good with the family over?
Very, very busy. I like to stay busy. That's the way I like to roll. It's been good. Family's really good. Just enjoying life, dealing with some personal stuff, but other than that, I'm pretty happy. And are you still flying? And how are things with you?
All is good. Equipment is down for a major inspection for like 5 weeks. Just went down last week, so I'm going to have a little bit of time off, thank goodness, and go see 2 really teeny grandsons that I have not got to see very, very little. So probably going to attempt to do that after the storm rolls on through the Carolinas. Over.
Copy that, man. With flying, I know I've talked to some guys that flew into Vegas a lot. Does the heat really affect the airflow or anything like that? I know, like I said, Vegas with the density, the air density with the heat, does it affect it much with the humidity down there in Florida?
Well, the heat always affects density altitude, but because we do have a high humidity, the performance data is always based on just altitude and temperature. So that's what the calculation's based on. So it's usually I was out in Vegas. It was 117, and it definitely is a performance a restrictor, I should say.
That airport, one July about 15 years ago, I think I've had my hardest landing of flying in almost 30 years. Of course, sitting in the back, of course, we kind of went down like a stair steps, and then when we hit the ground, I would say about 90% of the overhead bins opened up, and the flight attendant said, "Wow, that's my hardest landing in 35 years." You probably know how that can be.
That's amazing. That's a very hard landing when all the bins open up. Luckily for me, knock on wood, I've experienced one in the back like you, but I haven't done one to my packs yet, so lucky. But I think I just read where American Airlines had such a hard landing with a kind of an inexperienced first officer not long ago that they actually cracked the airplane, 767.
I thought that was United.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I think I saw. Was that in Houston? It might have been United, where you could see the crinkles in the outer frame of the fuselage there.
Yeah, Roger. That. Yeah, it was United. That's. Apologize for that. The other correction. It was United over.
The only other place I have trouble other than Vegas in the summer is Salt Lake City in the winter. Either landing or taking off, going over I forget the range there, especially landing over the range. It gets a little gnarly when you come in, I think it would be north into the airport. Or actually, you're going south coming in from the north. It gets pretty gnarly. And then you get over the lake and it's super smooth. It's really strange.
It's all that updraft winds being pushed across the mountains when it goes up, makes a lot of turbulence. So, a lot of experience going in and out of there. But crazy weather phenomena, all kinds of weird deals. You can actually get what they call rotor clouds that come off if the winds are high or the low-level winds are real abrupt. The mountains will have them come over, and instead of going vertical, they'll shear horizontally and roll. So that makes for an interesting ride.
Oh, yeah, I bet. All right, man, I'm going to get out of here. I just wanted to jump on DStar. I haven't done it for a little bit. I know I did it in my car, but it's good to hear a familiar voice there. And shoot me a text or something if you got time, if you're in Southern California, or shoot me an email if you got some time in Southern California. I'd love to meet up with you one of these days. But I appreciate jumping on, saying hi with me here on One Charlie there, Mike. K4OS. This is Greg, K6EGG. I'm going to be clear on your final, sir.
K6EGG. Great to talk to you, Greg, always, as always. And it was kind of surprising. I was actually just nodding off and heard you call, and I thought I'd give you a quick shout, but I'm doing the same thing going QRT. So 73s, Really enjoyed the short QSO. We'll hook up again, and I will most definitely get in contact with you when I head to the West Coast. K4OS, we got.
And real quick before final, since I last talked to you, I got my general, so I'm on HF too. So maybe we can hook up on HF one of these days too. So, anyways, take care, Mike. I'm clear now. K6EGG.
Are you back there, Mr. Seth?
Well, congratulations. That's awesome. And do you have an antenna up?
Having computer problems.
I do.
I have a in-fed half-wave antenna that's actually been pretty good. It's my third different antenna I use. I use a G5RV and another MFJ in-fed. Didn't handle the long duty cycles too well, but this one seems to be really good for my antennas.
Fantastic. Yeah, we'll definitely try to make a QSO on the high side without question. Good deal. That's awesome. Congrats again, man. I'm very happy for you. Anyway, 73s, Greg. As always, K4OS, we're clear.
All right, I'm back.
Copy that, 73.
K6EGG, VK3, AEK.
Just going to get off there, too.
Hey, Terry. Nice to hear you in there. VK3 AEK. This is Greg, K6EGG.
So
I probably would have. I don't have the space for it.
FT8?
I am absolutely loving FT8. I'm working it right now, and I'm talking to other people around the world. So I just made a contact with an N3DRK.
What happened to me the other day when I was trying the FT8, my SWR went up to about 25, and my reflector power was about, I can't say, but it was really over. And I found the problem was just a lead that was going back into the back of my computer. I removed the lead and problem resolved. I don't know what happened, but got to work it out.
Excellent. Well, I'm on a 20-meter FT8 right now. I do see some VK stations out there. It looks like I'm being heard as far west as VK5HW. I believe he's in Adelaide or close to it. So we might be able to make the contact there. But I'm going to get out of here. I got a kind of a long day, and I got to kind of recover from some activities I did this morning.
Yeah, roger then, Greg. Okay, always good speaking to you. All right, I'll say 73s, and I'll go back to listening. All right, 73s for now.
Excellent. 73s, Terry. Good to hear you out here. I'll be back on maybe Sunday night my time, so I hope to hear from you there.
Yeah, roger,
this guy's
roger.
picture.
Will do. I'll be listening. All right, catch you later, mate.
So, Seth, are you back with your computer there?
It was more the mic. I just had to reset the microphone.
Yeah, I had to update mine too.
Well, it wasn't even firmware, Sam. It was just, I think, some RFI got in, and I just just power cycled it, and boom, I'm good.
Yeah, me putting this new antenna cable in, which is it's good with more power getting to my antenna and better receive, but I'm getting a lot more RFI, so that tells me that I'm getting more power to the antenna. I think I did. It's only 7 more watts, but it made a big difference.
Yeah,
7% is a big difference. And look at that. Why is that doing that again?
What's doing what?
It's not putting out my full power.
Wait, what NFIT half-wave? Cole, I have what's the one I have? I have the Chameleon NCOM 2, I think is what I have, in case you're wondering. I think when I got my radio last year, I think I had to go with what I can get my hands on. I think there was some supply. It was just I got it off Amazon. It was a supply issue, and it's supposedly waterproof. That was why I got it. So, Greg, when are you going to be on next? Saturday, Sunday?
I'm going to try to work on some 4K stuff after this real quick.
Okay.
I just need to veg a little bit too. Not feeling too hot right now, but probably more than likely on Sunday night. And it'll be a little bit later than tonight. Actually, it'll probably be pretty close to 7 o'clock, actually, my time. So do the math wherever you're at, down under, East Coast, Central Time Zone. Got a little, I think I'll be able to talk about it on Sunday. We'll see if I get things firmed up, but going to be sharing some info about some future stuff coming up. Not too big. But anyways, you guys all take care. Sam, thank you for jumping in.
Oh, yeah. Well, I had computer problems too, so, there you go.
I had some.
I bet.
I was trying to do the 4K thing. I almost had it, and then I had a drink get put on my keyboard, and it messed up all the settings. So.
Oh, great.
Yeah. And Sam, before we go, I have this question for you.
Did you study?
No. Did you put up an antenna so you can work 10 meters?
Dude, it's so hot over here. No, that's not happening until spring or fall.
What? Well, 10 meters will be gone by then.
Well, I can't help it.
Spring or fall? What about winter?
Hold on. We should set a goal for Sam. I want Christmas Day, when all the kids are opening their toys, we want to see Sam going on the roof of his house and setting up the NFED.
You'll
right,
be
Sam?
Santa Claus to yourself.
Right?
Right?
7 to 3, Colin.
You'll be going, ho, 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 I'm putting up an antenna.
Right?
I can work you on voice and on antenna.
Oh, wait a second. Colin, I might go back on.
No 10 meter vertical here. I got RFI problems already.
Colin, I'll probably try in a little bit if I can work 15.
And I'm on 20 right now. I'll probably jump down to 15 here in a little bit. But you guys all take care. See you guys on Sunday.
Oh, you got to ask me something, right, Greg?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
See you, everybody.